won't come to chapel, they must expect to see it closed down.
James was so upset about it.
I know, but at least he'll have more time to spend on his other chapels, where he's more appreciated. Have you heard how soon you can move into the manse?
All the builders hope to be out by the new year, and then we can move in. Oh, it's all very well being in furnished accommodation, but it's not home, is it? Besides, there's nowhere for James to keep all his books.
There, that's about all I can carry. I'll just get rid of this old junk.
Here, you put that down!
I beg your pardon?
Take your hands off that food.
I had no idea. Please don't imagine that I wanted it. I thought the place was empty.
Well, it ain't.
But it should be. It's closed down. I mean, what are you doing here?
Praying.
They're vagrants, James. Nothing but vagrants.
Oh no, we ain't. What you're calling names to?
We're displaced persons.
Where were you displaced from?
Pikes Farm cottages, we was evicted.
You ain't got no parents.
You're an orphan.
Course not. My dad's in prison and my mum's left home.
She ran off with the bookie, the bitch.
It says up here, come unto me all ye that labour and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest.
I feel very sorry for you, dear, but you really can't think of living here. I mean, it would have to be deconsecrated.
What's that, like disinfected?
They have rather a problem, you see. The fact is they have nowhere to live.
Oh, since when?
Since this morning, they have in fact been evicted through inability to pay the rent. I don't suppose you can think of a solution, can you?
Solution? Well, they can't come and live with me, that's for sure. I've got to keep my spare room handy just in case my daughter comes to stay.
Of course.
And as you know, we're in a furnished accommodation until the manse is ready. So we can't help.
And my brother's home from college, so we're full up.
I'm not asking anyone to take us in, you know I'm not. All I'm asking is your permission to let us stay in this building.
Do my ears deceive me? You want to live in a sacred place like this? A woman of your reputation? Reverend, you cannot seriously be considering letting these down and outs live in this chapel.
The building is empty, Mr. Brown.
I beg to contradict, with all due respect. This dear old chapel may be closed down, but it will never be empty whilst it is full of precious memories. Down there in the font is where my beloved children were christened. Is she to be allowed to wash her knickers in it?
This is Miss Pearson, the social worker.
Good morning.
Hello, Miss Pearson.
Well, unfortunately, last August, Julie's mother left home.
Ran off with the bookie, the bitch.
Yes, quite later and found gin bottles under her bed. Added to that is the fact that she's incontinent, so no council will take her in. No private will take her in the council.
Stop it! Stop talking about my grandmother like that, telling a complete stranger. Can't you see she's embarrassed? Just like you'd be embarrassed if I told a complete stranger you wet the
It's
bed.
wrong to separate you. I want you to stay together here, in this chapel, until Miss Pearson can make better arrangements.
But them other people, Mr. Brown and them ladies, they'll be ever so angry.
It doesn't matter. If I say you can stay, you can stay.
I think I'm going to cry. Fetch us up them needlers. We'll lay them out here and... Oh, what about Gran? She can't have a sleeping bag in case, you know.
I've got a rubber sheet for Gran. She can have blankets on top and cotton sheets underneath. How's that?
Wonderful. I needed the money and all the girls said that the soldiers paid well.
Paid well for what?
You know.
Julie!
I only did it for the money and I didn't enjoy it at all. I was only selling something what was mine to sell. It wasn't dishonest like stealing.
But Julie, the risks you ran.
Now don't I know it. I got pregnant in no time, despite doing everything my friends told me. That's why I had to go into hospital. Look, Pete, you can have a sleeping bag just like the Boy Scouts.
Am I? When can I go to bed?
Well, it's a bit early.
Good night, Pete.
Good night. Did you see that, Gran?
I saw you, love.
Gran, where's Charlie?
Well, I don't know. Look at his box up, Spit. Where'd you put
He's
him?
running loose in the church.
He can't come to an arm, can he?
But he'll be frightened. I'll have to find him. I've got him, Gran. He's right where I left him. Poor old Charlie. Left in the corner, all by yourself. It's alright now. Daddy's got you.
Honestly, wait to talk to that animal. Anybody thought that it was...
What's up?
There's a face looking in!
Gran, there isn't.
There is, I tell you! It was
It's one of
looking in
those
at us!
dead people come up out of the grave.
You never saw a face, did you?
I tell you I did, Judy, it was a white, evil, horrible face and it was looking at me!
Frightening our Pete.
It was you! It was you looking in at me through the window!
Was it?
A man glanced in as I passed by.
You scared my old grandmother out of her wits and our Pete thought you was a ghost.
My, we are a nervy lot. All ready for their bed then, are we? I've got a lovely bed at my house, Julie. It's a double bed, spring mattress, soft feather pillows, a big eiderdown and an electric blanket. Oh, I'll be happy to give Julie some groceries any time she'd like to come over and ask them for them.
Oh, well, thanks. I'll pop over in the morning.
Why wait till the morning? Why not pop over now?
I'm not properly dressed.
Oh, that doesn't matter to me. Come on, get your coat on before I change my mind. And tomorrow morning, Julie will bring you some nice eggs and bacon.
Tomorrow morning, take your dirty talk with you.
I'm not going anywhere unless you come with me.
I told you I'm not coming.
You look lovely in that dressing.
Don't touch me.
I can see why all the soldiers were so keen on
No, let go.
Who's going to stop me? Your granny?
I am! You keep your hands off that girl!
You're a soldier.
I haven't been that close to a stand-up fight since I left school. I feel quite exhilarated.
Oh, you were wonderful, Mr. Martin. Just like a hero in a film.
What made you come back?
I brought a light for Pete. Where did I leave it? Look, Pete. It's like the ones the workmen leave by the side of the road. When they dug a hole and they don't want it to fall in.
What makes it red?
Ah, it's red glass, you see. Just an ordinary light with red glass.
It's better than a night light, isn't it?
Much better. So, I've come to find out what happens to people like you. By living with you, if you're happy. Where do you want me to sleep? Is there a spare sleeping bag? Do you want me to go out of the vestry?
No. You stay in here with us.
Oh, I don't think there's enough room on this mattress for two.
What you doing?
Just reporting into my probation officer. Good night, family.
Right, you're on it.